Your cat pulls away the second your hand hovers over their fur. It hurts, right? You immediately think they are rejecting you. You assume they're just being cold, but you're wrong. What just happened took a huge amount of courage from your cat. Most people miss this bravery every day. If you misread this moment, you will quietly break the only real bond they offer. We need to break down what is happening inside their head. Why would a cat who clearly wants your orbit suddenly flinch? Here is the truth about this weird behavior. They didn't come over for physical touch. They came just to be near your presence. Cat behaviorists have a specific name for this. They call them proximity seekers. It works like human babies bonding with their parents. Human toddlers don't need their parents constantly grabbing them. They just need to know their trusted protector is sitting somewhere in the room. Your cat chooses to be near you without demanding a thing. When they curl up there, they are soaking in your calm energy. To them, this entire experience is already complete. It feels perfect. Then you suddenly reach your hand over and ruin it. Imagine sitting next to your favorite person watching the rain. It feels incredible until they suddenly start poking your shoulder and talking loudly. That is what your hand just did to your cat's peaceful mood. Every time your cat sits here, they are running a silent test. Look closely at how humans naturally reach for things. We always go straight from the top down. Our hands hover over their head and drop. This downward move makes sense to our brains. But from a cat's point of view, a dropping shadow triggers a harsh survival alarm. It feels like a bird swooping down for a kill. Their nervous system does not process your love in that split second. Cats have a visual blind spot right above their heads. Your falling hand drops directly into that blind spot. Their brain hasn't processed its you yet. That quick flinch isn't rejection, it is reflex. The fix here is laughably simple. Drop your hand down. Come in low near the floor from below their chin where they see it. When a cat actively pushes their face into your hand, that is a clear yes. Going straight for a heavy pet ruins this natural dynamic. But let's say you fix your approach. You drop your hand low, wait for the bump, and they still bite you. Why? Because you're tripping tiny landmines on their body. Your cat's skin is packed with thousands of nerve endings. The nerve density is staggering compared to human skin. To their sensitive nervous system, a light stroke hits their body like a heavy wave. Think about having a bad sunburn on your shoulders. Someone walks up and slaps your back while saying they love you. That is scary, close to what many cats feel. Their skin is packed with special sensory alarms called mechanoreceptors. They feel tiny shifts in air pressure and the smallest surface vibrations instantly. Vets tell us their soft belly and the base of the tail are sensory landmines. Even a normal touch pushes their nervous system into overdrive. This explains why your cat is loudly purring and then bites your hand a second later. Their bodies simply hit a physical limit. Experts call this reaction overstimulation aggression. Your feelings get hurt, but it was never about your affection. Their brain circuits just shorted out. The craziest part is they try to warn us before the teeth come out. Their tail gives a fast flick, and their ears turn backward. The sensitive skin along their back twitches. That is an animal screaming at you in a silent language that it hurts now. But what if you do everything right, and they still flinch? This is the dark truth. What if they are reacting to a ghost? Somewhere in their past before you arrived, a human hand wasn't a comforting thing. It was used as a weapon of pain and terror. It only takes one bad experience with a human hand. That survival flinch gets locked into their deep memory for years. The human hand becomes the universal trigger for panic. It doesn't matter whose hand it is. When you extend your fingers, they immediately bolt away. They aren't judging your soul. They are defending against a nightmare you had zero part in creating. The worst mistake is chasing them. Smothering them with love won't push out the deep fear. You cannot force it. But brain healing is a real scientific fact for cats, too. You need consistent and gentle interactions over a long time. You make the safe present feeling strong until the ghost fades away. We need to circle back to that silent test. Your cat makes a conscious decision to stay. They drop their body weight right beside you. You make a difficult choice. You just sit there still and do nothing. You deliberately decide not to reach for them. Magic happens in that moment. You proved you can share their space without demanding a touch. That means everything to their survival instincts. Cats hand out trust in tiny, invisible slices. You let them exist near your leg without grabbing them, taking down walls brick by brick. In the animal behavior world, we call this trust stacking. It's letting them sleep on the far end of the couch today, so they choose to sleep next to your leg tomorrow. This is the trap most owners fall into. They think the goal is making the cat tolerate hands. The real finish line is different. You must prove your love doesn't require your hands at all. Owners who learn to sit perfectly still eventually see their cats close the gap themselves. They will confidently press against your leg, drop their chin onto your wrist, and fall asleep. Your cat was never rejecting you. They were just sitting there quietly, waiting for you to learn an important lesson.